You know, have you ever gone through this huge personal shift, this big awakening, and then you look around and something as basic as love suddenly feels incredibly complicated? If you've ever felt like, wow, my spiritual journey is making it impossible to find a partner, trust me, you are not alone. And today, we're going to dig into exactly why that happens.
Yeah, let's just dive right in. Does it ever feel like you're playing a totally different game of love? Like everyone else got a rule book for romance, and yours just, it doesn't work anymore? It's like you're on a whole different field playing for a different prize. That exact feeling? That's what this is all about.
Okay, so to really get what's changed, we've got to look back at the old map, right? The conventional way we were all taught to think about love.
This line, "you complete me." I mean, it perfectly sums up that old way of thinking, doesn't it? It's this whole idea that we're walking around incomplete, like we're just half a person, desperately searching for our other half. And yeah, it sounds super romantic in the movies, but if you look underneath, it's really all built on this feeling that we're not enough on our own.
And this is what some people call dependency love. It's this idea that before we wake up to ourselves, what we think is love is often just dependency wearing a really convincing costume. It kind of becomes this transaction, you know? You fill my empty spaces and I'll fill yours. We look for someone to validate us, to rescue us, to make us feel less empty. The whole connection is built on need, not a true deep connection.
But then, the shift happens, the awakening. And look, this isn't just a tiny tweak to your settings. No way. This is a fundamental ground-up change in how you see everything. And oh boy, does it especially change how you see love.
This right here, this is the light bulb moment that flips the whole script. You realize you were never broken. You weren't lacking anything. You were never half of a whole. And when that clicks, the whole frantic search for someone to complete you, it just dissolves. It's gone. Because you finally get it. You're already whole. The quest to fill a void is officially over. And you can see the difference so clearly when you put them side by side. The old love, it's all about possession, need, completion, control. It's about mine. But this new love, this awakened love, that's all about appreciation, choice, resonance, freedom. The goal completely changes. It's not about two halves making a whole anymore. It's about two whole people choosing to walk together.
I love this because it just nails it. Love in its truest form is freedom. It's not about owning each other. It's about two whole, complete individuals meeting. Love stops being this cage you try to build around someone. Instead, it becomes this beautiful, open space where you can both just be. Where you can dance together without getting in each other's way.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, if this new love is so amazing, why is it so darn hard to find? And that's the million-dollar question, right? Well, this is where we get into what you could call a conflict of frequencies. It's like you're suddenly speaking a completely different energetic language for most people.
So the new way you measure a connection, the thing that matters most, is this idea of energetic resonance. And this isn't about, oh, you like hiking? I like hiking. It goes so much deeper than that. It's this intuitive gut feeling of alignment, like your souls are just on the same wavelength, vibrating in sync.
And this tuning fork metaphor is just perfect. Think about it. When two tuning forks are pitched to the same note, one vibrates and the other just starts humming along automatically. That's what resonance feels like. It's effortless. You don't have to convince anyone or chase anything. It just clicks. But if those frequencies are off, it just feels wrong, dissonant. It doesn't matter how good it looks on paper. You can feel the clash.
But here's the kicker. Your authenticity, your wholeness, it acts like a giant mirror. And for people who are still tangled up in their own insecurities or illusions, looking in that mirror can be, well, really intense. So they might say you're too intense or you're too much. But really, what's happening is your presence is showing them a truth about themselves that they're just not ready to see.
And this brings us to a huge paradox, a real irony in this whole journey. The very thing you need to do to be ready for true, healthy love, becoming whole in yourself, is often the very thing that leads to a period of being, well, alone.
Just look at how this path unfolds. Step 1, we're looking for someone to make us feel whole. Step 2, we have that awakening and realize, wait a minute, I'm already whole. Step 3, that realization is what finally makes us ready for a real, true partnership. But then, step 4 is the catch. We're ready for this amazing new game of love, but most people out there are still playing the old one, still looking for someone to complete them. And this is where your whole perspective on being alone gets a massive upgrade. It's not loneliness anymore. Loneliness feels like an absence, right? An empty space that aches to be filled. But this is different. This is sacred solitude. It feels like spaciousness. It feels like an intimate, fulfilling friendship with your own soul. It's not a problem you need to solve. It's a state of being you get to honor.
And that right there, that's how we solve the paradox. Real readiness for love doesn't come from needing it. It comes from not needing it at all. It's only when you're genuinely, truly happy on your own that you become an energetic match for the kind of love that's about sharing, not taking.
So, let's pull all these threads together. Let's look at how this whole journey completely reimagines what it even means to look for love.
I mean, the world is always telling us one thing, right? Go find love. It's a quest, a hunt, something you have to go out and get.
But awakening flips that completely upside down. The journey stops being about finding love and starts being about being love. It's not a prize you win. It's a state you inhabit.
And here's the beautiful, almost magical part. When you do that, when you stop chasing and you just start radiating that love from within, then love finds you. It's not about effort anymore. It's about alignment. It's magnetic.
So the ultimate shift is this. You stop chasing resonance, and you become resonance. You embody the very energy you were looking for. And when you do that, the right people, the right connection, well, they can't help but be drawn to you. So I'll leave you with this to think about. Are you looking for a love that you think will complete you? Or are you ready for a love that will complement the incredible completeness you already have within you? Because really, the answer to that one question changes the entire game.